Good Wednesday morning. Let's go ahead and get started with the pledge. I am smart. I am gifted. I am a learner. I am a scholar. I am preparing now for my future. I am the main ingredient in my success. Every lesson won't be easy. Every concept won't be learned the first time. I may get frustrated, but I won't give up and I won't quit. I will try. I will strive. I will thrive. I will achieve. I will succeed. For I am an example of excellence. Clap one time. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. So let's see, as of right now, only 7 people have watched the video from today, from last Wednesday, from Monday. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. All right, let's review your work. So your assignment was to complete this. All right. So the question says, in order to prepare for next month's track and field day, students ran 4 days last week. The table shows the distance each person ran during the 4 days. All right. How far did each person run? All right. So let's begin with Tomas. So Tomas ran, let's change everything to kilometers. So 6.5 kilometers plus 3750 meters. If we've changed that to kilometers, remember we just moved the decimal over 3 places to the left. So that becomes 3.75 plus 5.15 plus 2500. We move it over to the left 2 places. So that becomes 2.5 equals. If we add those up, let's add them up. 6.5, 3.75, 5.5, 2.5. All right, so we have 6.5, 3.75, 5.15, 2.5. All right, 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 7 is 13, plus 1 is 14, plus 5 is 19. Drop the decimal down, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 7 is 17. So that's Tomas. All right, so let's go back. So Tomas did 17.90. All right. Next we have Jackie. Jackie has 8,000. We change that to 8.0 plus 1,800 meters. We change that to 1.8 kilometers plus 4,300 meters. We change that to 4.3 kilometers plus 3.4 kilometers equals. So you have 8 plus 1.8 plus 4.3 plus 3.4. All right, so you have 8.0 plus, what did we say the second one was? 1.8. 1.8 plus 3.4 plus 4.3. Let's add those up. 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 3 is 5, carry the 1. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 1 is 10, plus 3 is 13, plus 4 is 17. All right, this is Jackie. So Jackie has 17.5. All right. Who do we have next? Next, we have Joseph. Joseph has 5.9 plus 1.7 plus 4250 when changed to a kilometer is 4.25. Remember, we're moving the decimal to the left 2 places, going from a smaller to a larger. And then 5270, change the kilometers is what? 5.27. All right, so 5.9 plus 1.7 plus 4.25 plus 5.27. 5.9 plus 1.7 plus 4.25 plus 5.27. Five 5.9 plus 1.7 plus 5.27 plus 4.25. All right, 5.9 plus 1.7 plus 5.27 plus 4.25. Am I right? Let's make sure I'm right. 4.25, 5.27. All right, let's add it up. 2 plus 7 plus 5 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 9 is 10. Plus 7 is 17. Plus 2 is 19. Plus 2 is 21. Put the decimal there. Carry the 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. Plus 1 is 8. Plus 5 is 13. Plus 4 is 17. This is Joseph. All right. So Joseph has 17.12, or 17 and 1200ths. And finally, we have Mei. All right. 2790 change to kilometers is 2.79 plus 3.2 plus 4.91 plus 6200 change to kilometers is 6.2. All right, so we have 2.79 plus 3.2 plus 4.91 plus 6.2. All right, 2.79 plus 3.2, is that what it is? Let's see. 3.2, 4.91, 6.2. 3.2, 4.91, 6.2. All right, So that's 9 plus 1 is 0. Carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 2 is 10, plus 9 is 19, plus 2 is 21. Carry the 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 3 is 7, plus 4 is 11, plus 6 is 17. This is May Yi, 17.10. All right. So the next question is, which runner ran the longest distance in one day? All right. So if we go back through here, all the days, it looks like Jackie ran the longest. Ran what? She ran 8.0 kilometers. All right. Which runner ran the shortest distance? Let's look at the distances. Looks like Joseph ran 1.7. There you have it, kilometers. All right, there are your answers. Good job. Man, y'all are doing an amazing job. All right. That is so great. Man, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you. Now, today, we are going to begin dividing fractions. So, our core math says when a whole number is divided by a whole number, the result, the quotient, can be expressed as a fraction with a dividend, with the dividend in the numerator and the divisor in the denominator. So the dividend becomes the numerator and the divisor becomes the denominator. Students solve a problem involving division of sandwiches among students. That's what you're going to do today. They continue to recognize the pattern that the patterns that show the relationship between the fraction and division. All right, so our standard is to apply and extend previous understanding of multiplying and division to multiply and divide fractions. So today, in order to do this, we're going to have to learn some rules about division. So normally, we know that when you see a division problem, what you have is the divisor and you have the dividend. Now you can see it written like that, or you can see it written like this. 4 divided by 3. The answer is always called the quotient. In this case, this is the dividend, and this is the divisor. Now, this also can be written as a fraction. Now, in the fraction, and we know that a fraction is typically numerator over denominator. But when we're writing the division of two whole numbers as a fraction, what we end up writing is we write the dividend over the divisor. So the dividend over the divisor. I need you to understand that. So let me do this. So what you have is dividend over divisor. All right, so if you were to see a division problem that looked like this, this is what you already know. This is saying 4 dividend divided by 3 divisor. 4 dividend divided by 3 divisor. 8 dividend divided by 2 divisor. 4 dividend divided by 3 divisor. 8 dividend divided by 2 divisor. So let's write them as a fraction based on this. So dividend 4 divided by divisor, which is 3. 8 dividend divided by divisor, which is 2. 4 dividend divided by divisor, which is 3. 8 dividend divided by divisor, which is 2. So now you have turned a division problem into a fraction. You've turned a division problem into a fraction. So I'm going to give you a chance to try a couple on your own. All right, so I'm going to give you 1 minute to turn those into fractions. 1 minute. 1 minute to turn those into fractions. First, you have to figure out what's the divisor, what's the dividend, and then you write it in this format: dividend over divisor. Dividend over divisor. Take about 15 more seconds. 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. All right, let's see what you got. So if we do this one, this top one, we know that 15 is the dividend. So 15 goes into the numerator place, and 3 then becomes the divisor. Let's do the second one. We know that 22 is the dividend. That means that 3 is the divisor. Great job. I hope you got those correct. I hope you got those correct. Let's try 3 more before I tell you about your assignment today. All right, so I'm gonna write the reminder that dividend is the numerator, divisor is the denominator. All right, let's write these next 3 problems as fractions. Take a minute, take 1 minute, take 1 minute and write these as fractions. Now, we're not solving, we're simply writing them as fractions. Take about 30 more seconds. Take about 10 more seconds. All right, so in this one, number one, 15 is the dividend, 6 is the divisor. In number two, 12 is the dividend, 7 is the divisor. And in number three, 18 is the dividend, 17 is the divisor. Awesome job. Give yourselves a hand. So we're going to practice this in the sandwich shop. In the sandwich shop. So here's the sandwich shop problem. 23 students went on a field trip to 4 different science museums around San Francisco. The school provided submarine sandwiches for each student in each group. However, there was a mix-up and the wrong bag of sandwiches were placed on the bus. When the students stopped for lunch, they discovered the mix-up. Here's a list of the students and sandwiches for each location. So in this case, they are having to divide the sandwiches by the number of students. They're having to divide the sandwiches by the number of students. So the sandwiches become the dividend. That's what they're dividing. And they're dividing these sandwiches by the number of students, which becomes the divisor. So for homework, this is all you have to do. You have to write these numbers, the number of sandwiches divided by the number of students, as a fraction. The dividend over the divisor. All right, that's all. That is all. So all you're doing is writing the dividend over the divisor. I don't want you to do anything more than that for tonight. Simply write the dividend over the divisor. All right. I thank you. I look forward to talking to you during virtual office hours. And you have a great day.